La.
Hello and welcome to Game On, the show that packs more punch than a puppet show without Judy.
That's the way to do it.
Yes, it is. Coming up this week.
Gears of War on the floor.
What?
That rhymes. Felt like saying it that way.
Okay. What the funk is OnLive? We have all the answers.
Plus, hands-on with PlayStation's Latinate handheld console. First things first, Dan, I've got to ask, what's going on with the beard?
Well, obviously, I've had a bit of time off, and within that, I kind of felt at one with nature, hiking in the foothills of, Mount Snowdon or somewhere like that.
Really?
No, of course not. I just sat in my room and played video games all the time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We turn our attention now to some of the beefiest men ever to grace our television screens.
Yeah, so much so that you could be forgiven for blaming the whole Gears of War saga on roid rage.
Something that I'm quite sure neither of us will ever come close to suffering from.
No way, baby. This muscle's all protein shakes and benching 25 pounds once a year.
Epic workout. This week saw the release of the concluding chapter of Marcus Phoenix & Co.'s epic battle to save humanity in Gears of War 3.
And it is a conclusion that's worth waiting for, if you were a fan already.
Yeah, the game is, in a very basic sense, more of the same. There's nothing particularly new in a gameplay sense, but it's not like we're complaining. We're rather fond of shooting things repetitively until you get in close enough to cut through them with a chainsaw bayonet.
Nothing like that. The plot follows your usual humanity is on a fast track to extinction idea, being overrun by the very race the COG soldiers attempted to destroy.
The Locust.
Not to mention the fugly Lambent, who are only really useful if you're looking to redecorate with lots of yellow.
Yeah, those creatures created by the pollutive emulsion.
Emulsion?
Yeah, emulsion.
The Dulux dog's screwed then.
That's the main problem to overcome, and the game takes a bit of a road movie style as you travel to find Marcus's father, who was dead but then wasn't dead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, there's nothing too challenging or original about this plot.
Apart from the reincarnation.
Yeah, apart from that. It is enough to give you a purpose, though, for shooting up the place and continuing through the game.
But this is no real problem, with the Gears characters so well defined and oddly lovable despite their gruff exteriors.
A bit like a really ugly puppy.
Somebody give me a sandwich.
There are some genuinely touching moments with some of the characters that make a real impression on you as you play.
Particularly through Epic Games' effective use of cutscenes, which feel properly cinematic rather than just a bit of shoddy voice acting in the middle of a gunfight for no real reason.
Yeah, the game feels like a resolution in the Gears world. Questions are answered, plots worked out, and aliens destroyed.
With a couple of unexpected turns along the way. Nothing that will spoil, but Cliffy B has put a couple of surprises in to keep everything fresh.
The gameplay continues with the tried and tested third-person cover method that's been replicated many times since Gears of War's 2006 launch.
There are a few nice additions, like some new weapons, including an armoured mech suit with guns galore called a Silverback.
Yeah, you get a go in one of these early on in the game, and sweet baby John, they are a lot of fun.
Here we go again!
There are also new enemies like the Lambent Berserker, which kind of looks like the most terrifying tree we've ever seen.
Or it looks like you in the morning.
Rude. How do you know what I look like in the morning?
I don't want to say.
Best you don't.
With tons of multiplayer game modes that won't disappoint, there's a lot of replay value in Gears 3, which makes it feel like Epic and Microsoft want us to make the most of this final outing for Delta Squad.
Whether this is the last Gears game we'll ever see, Who knows, developer Cliffy B could probably be persuaded to do another, but probably without Marcus Phoenix and his brothers in arms.
Overall, Gears 3 is a hell of a lot of fun to play and a fitting goodbye to the characters we first met 5 years ago.
It's enough to make grown men cry.
Chill out, you cry at the Hovis advert.
Who doesn't cry at the Hovis advert?
Now, the Eurogamer Expo hit London this week, so we decided to hit it back.
Such aggression.
Yeah, new cloud gaming service OnLive has been released in the UK, and we had a gander at that over at Earl's Court.
Cloud gaming sounds like something pilots do when they're bored.
It's not.
Probably is.
It's really not. We got some technical people to explain what it really is.
It's a him, Mario!
It is. We're here at the Eurogamer Expo down at Earl's Court to find out all about the latest and greatest in gaming madness.
Unfortunately, that means we don't need a plumber. Sorry, Mario. Sorry, mate.
It's just launched in the UK, but what exactly is OnLive?
No. OnLive. Live?
No,
Live.
OnLive. OnLive, on-demand gaming. OnLive.
OnLive. Well, to be honest, we weren't that sure what it was either. So we met up with CEO Steve Perlman and BT's Warren Buckley to find out exactly what OnLive is.
OnLive.
I'm Steve Perlman. I'm the founder and CEO of OnLive.
And I'm Warren Buckley. I'm the Managing Director of Customer Service at BT, and we're a partner of OnLive.
So, cloud gaming is basically having the game running in a data center in the internet, and then having you have any device in your home and have a very, very fast connection which allows you to play the game locally, even though it's actually running perhaps 1,000 miles away. This is OnLive, and we have OnLive running on a number of different devices here. On this TV, it's running off of this OnLive micro console, which is part of the OnLive game system with this wireless controller. We also have it running here on a Android Galaxy Tab, running here on an iPad 2 and on another iPad 2 back here, and running on a Macintosh. And it also runs just fine on a PC.
And if you imagine just sitting back, you've got a whole catalogue in front of you. There's no choosing the disc you want to do, what mood you're in, no going out. You just can use it then and there. And that's what our trialists have really said. It's the instantaneous use and experience that they just love about this.
What we've done is we've created video gaming on demand. And to show you just how cool cloud gaming is, one of the first things we always send people to is the arena. So the arena, you dive in and you're actually watching thousands of people around the world playing games. Here's somebody playing Batman, Arkham Asylum. And if I want, I can go, for example, and cheer them because they just did a great thing. I can go and request to add them as a friend, and I can go find out about them. They just joined today. Play good and have fun. I love to game. I have a feeling that this is a person who just joined today in the UK. They own one game and they have one friend. Maybe they have a second one now. For £1, we'll let you have any game that we have on OnLive. I mean, some of the games are $39.99, so it's a pretty good deal. Just one game though. As you can see, I have full control. I can go and navigate around. It's as if you're playing the game locally. I can go into here on this iPad and go into the arena, and I can go and find that game of Deus Ex right there. So here I am, spectating. You watch me move around. You see that? So as I am moving around on the micro console, which is hooked up to the TV, here I am spectating it on an iPad. All right.
I think it'll be a phenomenal hit. I mean, we've had a few hundred trialists going back many months now. Not one of the trialists has dropped off. In fact, we've had people knocking on the door wanting to get onto the trial.
Started up Assassin's Creed Brotherhood here on this Android tablet. And as you can see, I'm able to play it with this universal controller, just as if I was playing it on TV. OnLive, we really view as being the future of gaming. It's an entirely new experience. It's an entirely different sense of community and a blow your mind level of capability. Thanks.
handheld gaming has got to have a lot more than just games these days to keep people interested.
That's right, it seems buttons are no longer enough. Everything's gone touchscreen.
Well, we found out exactly what you can touch from PlayStation's David Wilson.
Can you help me? I'm stuck.
For the PlayStation Vita, it has augmented reality, it has a whole host of different functionality. It will also work with PSP games as well in the so-called ad hoc mode, which means you'll be able to play against PSP users as well on the Vita. It's got a very broad range of functionality, some of which hasn't been announced yet, but there's it has the 3G model has GPS in it. There's a lot of different functionality. There's cameras in it, front and rear, and it has the ability to do facial recognition and lots of different things, augmented reality. So I think that people will be surprised at the broad range of functionality that it will have.
It's interesting in the sense you've got your two little analog sticks, you've got loads of buttons, but then also it incorporates touchscreen technology as well, and tilting with the 6-axis. So it's kind of like playing on 3 different fronts here. It's like multi-function gaming on one big thing in your hands. The screen is definitely good. The resolution's excellent. You know, much better quality than any other handheld console that's out at the moment. And with a lot of other functions to be announced. That's quite exciting.
We find ourselves in the company of the world's greatest superhero, so we can play his latest game.
You say he's a superhero. Batman's only real power is having a really, really big bank balance and dead parents.
He's definitely that's insensitive. He's definitely a superhero.
It's true.
The best superhero.
You heard that joke? How does Batman's mum call him in for dinner?
How?
She doesn't, she's dead.
Hopefully we won't be seeing any more of Dan because he's horrible. Batman, however, is a superhero. Look at the abs.
Okay.
Super abs.
You've got it on that.
And pecs.
My name is Sarah Wellock, I'm the Community Manager at Rocksteady Studios. The great thing about Batman Arkham City is we're looking at a game that's 5 times the size of Arkham Asylum. We're looking at a game that's 40 hours to 100% complete. More importantly, we're looking at a game that is about feeling like Batman. It is about being Batman all the way through. It's about 10% where you get to be the naughty Catwoman. It's the ultimate package Batman experience. The great thing about a game like Arkham City, and very much like we did with Arkham Asylum, is being able to keep a few cards close to our chest, so people pick up the game and they go, oh, I didn't know this guy was in it, or even characters they know are in it, they don't know the full story. So you may think we've announced everything and you know everything about everyone, but you absolutely don't.
So who else is yet to be...
Oh wait! I see what you did there!
Can you give me a clue as to just one or
I don't want to ruin it for anyone. The key is a surprise.
We won't put it out. We'll just
yeah, really? Just you and me, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
Honestly. No, not honestly.
Wise choice.
I'm about to have my first play of Batman Arkham City, but before I do that, I'm going to enjoy some bat juice. That's why Batman's so special. It's nothing to do with technology, it's this. When I drink this, I will be Batman. Perfect. Oh, Jesus, looks a bit like. Nice painting. Dying for a bit of Batman. Catwoman makes some lovely noises as she's fighting. She's also rapid. I've just completed the demo of Batman Arkham City, so for now I'll have to wait with nothing but my bat juice to keep me company until the real thing is out. I am Batman. I'm still a bit confused by this OnLive cloud gaming phenomenon.
Don't worry, all technology is confusing to the uninitiated.
What?
I said let's talk about Seth Rogen's wedding.
Oh, yeah, why the hell not? There's a rumour going round that the funny man will have arcade games at his wedding reception.
Well, here he is to clear up this pressing issue.
It is true. That was my only request was video games.
What kind of video games?
Like stand-up arcade games, old ones, because everyone can play those, and they're still challenging. But yeah, that to me, I just wanted it to be fun, you know. I mean, it's supposed to be a party, and so, I mean, and yeah, and I'm excited. I'm really excited about it, honestly.
Amazing.
His wedding reception sounds like a doubt at Blackpool Beach.
I think it'll be a bit classier than that.
No offence to anyone from Blackpool.
Oh, relax. They're not watching. They're all at the pleasure beach or oogling the illuminations.
Or giggling at naughty postcards from the 1950s.
Salty. Well, that's all for this week. We're off for a donkey ride along the beach before engaging in a gripping round of Horde mode.
On Gears 3?
Nope, with the people of Blackpool we've just enraged.
Ah. Well, before that, though, go to facebook.com/GameOnTV and like us, and also follow us on Twitter.
For more inane babble. That's it for now. More Gaming Grand National next week.
Basically, I didn't say it then, because when you went, the show that packs, I went... Why did the baker's hand smell?
Because he needed a poo.
Because he needed a poo. And it is a conclusion that was worth down there. If you... I can't even read.
If you're a Gears fan already.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No, I can actually read. I mean, I can actually read. Normally it works fine when I try and read things. Or laughing at 1950s postcards of like... Or giggling at naughties,
Oh, God.
Naughties. Follow us on Twitter for more insane babble.
Inane. But insane does work. Insane babble!
It's a him, Mario!
It is. We're down at... go.
It's a him, Mario! Handheld gaming's got to have a lot more than just games these days to keep people interested.
That's me, isn't it?
Yeah. Handheld game...
That's really funny.
Handheld gaming's got to have a lot more than just games these days to keep people interested. I don't know where to look. Handheld gaming's got to have a lot more than just games these days to keep people interested.
Amazing. Do that again. I want it to be like genuinely amazing, not just go, amazing.